Welcome to your deep dive into Galaxity and Universe 1.
Oh, yeah.
You've given us a really interesting mix of sources here,
Yeah.
from detailed job descriptions to some big picture stuff about their goals
Okay.
in space and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like they're not just building a company, they're building a whole new vision of the future.
Yeah, it's definitely ambitious.
Right.
The sources you provided suggest they're aiming for kind of a fundamental shift in how we interact with technology. Everything from the networks we use to
Yeah.
the way we think about data security.
What really jumped out at me was their unconventional hiring philosophy.
Yeah.
It's like they're saying,
Uh-huh.
forget the fancy degrees, show us what you can actually do.
Exactly. What's fascinating is their focus on skills, talent, and proven ability.
Right.
Instead of filtering for credentials, they're searching for individuals who can thrive in a fast-paced, innovative environment. People driven to solve complex problems and push boundaries.
Yeah. And they're particularly passionate about hiring U.S. veterans.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's fantastic. They recognize the unique skills veterans bring to the table.
Right.
Discipline, adaptability, and a proven ability to perform under pressure.
It aligns perfectly with their mission, I think.
Yeah.
They're building a team of pioneers, not just employees. They're after people who can tackle challenges head-on
Yeah.
and shape the future of technology.
Speaking of the future, their tech stack is where things get really interesting.
Okay.
We're talking about the power trio of AGI, blockchain, and quantum technologies.
Each of those is already a game changer individually,
Right.
but combined,
Yeah.
the potential is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
They seem to be assembling a team and tools for a whole new era of technological advancement.
Let's break down this power trio.
Okay.
First up, AGI,
Mm-hmm.
Artificial General Intelligence.
Right.
It sounds like something straight out of science fiction.
It might sound like it, but
Yeah.
but it's becoming increasingly real. Galaxity seems to envision AGI as the intelligent framework underpinning all their operations.
Okay.
They're not just talking about simple automation.
Right.
They're talking about an intelligent system that can enhance every aspect of their work,
Wow.
from optimizing operations to accelerating problem solving and streamlining decision making.
So it's like having a super intelligent assistant
Yeah.
working behind the scenes, constantly learning and adapting to make everything run more smoothly and efficiently.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, layer on top of that the immutability and transparency of blockchain technology.
Blockchain.
Right.
The tech that everyone's talking about, but few seem to fully grasp.
Yeah.
What is Galaxity actually doing with it? That's so unique.
They're not just talking about cryptocurrency.
Right.
They're talking about whiffing blockchain into the very fabric of their operations.
Okay.
Thanks supply chains, healthcare records, even a quantum secure exchange.
Wow.
They're using it to ensure integrity and accountability, building trust and transparency into every system.
That's a much wider application than we usually hear about.
Yeah.
So how does the third element, quantum technologies, fit into all this?
Quantum technology can seem intimidating, but Galaxity is focused on its practical applications.
Okay.
They're specifically interested in quantum key distribution,
Right.
or QKD, and entanglement-based communication.
Okay.
Both have the potential to revolutionize communication and data security,
Yeah.
especially over vast distances.
Let's make sure we're all on the same page here.
Okay.
QKD uses quantum mechanics to create unbreakable encryption keys, right?
Precisely.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate cybersecurity shield, especially crucial for space missions where data security is paramount.
And entanglement-based communication. How would you explain that?
Imagine transmitting data instantaneously, regardless of distance. That's the potential of entanglement. It could revolutionize fields like space exploration and even telemedicine, allowing for real-time data transfer and control, even over interplanetary distances.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's like they're building the foundation for a future where distance is no longer a barrier
Right.
to communication and collaboration.
Yeah.
No wonder they're actively hiring experts in AGI, blockchain, and quantum.
They understand that to be pioneers in this space, they need a team constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And based on the job descriptions you provided,
Yeah.
it seems like they're not just looking for experts, they're looking for visionaries.
Well, speaking of visionaries, their work in quantum networking within the space community is where their goals really start to reach for the stars.
Okay.
What exactly are they trying to achieve there?
It's as if they're building the Internet of Space.
Oh, wow.
A secure and seamless communication network that could potentially span the entire solar system.
Okay, I have to ask.
Yeah.
How do you even begin to build an internet in space?
Mhm.
It sounds like something straight out of science fiction.
It starts with QKD.
Okay.
They want to ensure that data transmitted between satellites, spacecraft, and ground stations remains secure.
Right.
That means unbreakable encryption keys are essential.
Yeah.
And then there's their work with multi-beam laser systems. Those are essential for high-speed data transmission over vast distances in space.
So lasers beaming data across the solar system.
Yeah.
What does that mean for space exploration?
It means we could be on the verge of a whole new era.
Wow.
Imagine real-time communication with missions on Mars or even further out.
Yeah.
The possibilities are endless,
Mhm.
and Galaxity is on the forefront of this revolution.
Yeah.
They're actively seeking specialists in quantum physics, laser engineering, and network architecture
Oh.
to build this ambitious future.
They really aren't messing around.
No.
They're building a future where communication is not just global,
Right.
it's interplanetary,
Mm-hmm.
all built on a foundation of quantum security. What's their ultimate goal in the space community? Are they trying to replace existing agencies?
Actually, it seems like they see themselves as enablers.
Okay.
Their goal is to build the infrastructure so that space agencies, enterprises, and researchers can focus on their missions,
Okay.
while Galaxity manages the complexities of secure and intelligent communication.
That's a bold vision.
Yeah,
But they seem to be assembling the right team to make it happen.
it seems so.
Now, let's switch gears a bit
Okay.
and talk about how Galaxity is bringing blockchain to the world.
Mm-hmm.
What's their strategy there?
Yeah.
Are they just waiting for the rest of the world to catch up?
It seems like they're taking a much more proactive approach.
Okay.
Instead of waiting for the world to come to blockchain, they're showcasing its potential across a range of industries.
So they're saying, forget just cryptocurrency. Blockchain can revolutionize everything.
Exactly. They're exploring applications in logistics, supply chain management, healthcare, and even finance, all areas where security, transparency, and immutability are crucial.
Can you give us an example?
Yeah.
How would this work in practice?
Imagine a supply chain where every step, from a product's origin to its final destination, is recorded immutably on a blockchain.
Okay.
This would eliminate fraud, enhance efficiency, and drastically reduce costs.
And in healthcare?
Yeah.
What could that look like?
Blockchain could create secure, interoperable systems for patient records.
Mm-hmm.
This ensures data is accessible to authorized providers while being fully protected.
Okay.
It would be a game changer for patient care.
They're really aiming to push the boundaries of what's possible with blockchain.
It seems so.
But haven't there been concerns about security and the volatility of cryptocurrency exchanges?
Mm-hmm.
How are they addressing that?
They're tackling it head-on by building a quantum-secure exchange
Okay.
designed to be impervious to even the most sophisticated quantum-level threats.
That's a smart move.
Yeah.
By tackling the security issue head-on, they're paving the way for wider blockchain adoption.
Right.
Are they also developing their own cryptocurrency then?
Interestingly, it seems they're doing both.
Okay.
They're developing a proprietary token and NFT ecosystem alongside enterprise solutions.
Okay.
This suggests they're looking at both the consumer and business sides of blockchain technology.
So far, we've talked about their unconventional hiring philosophy, their ambitious tech stack,
Right.
and their pioneering role in quantum networking.
Yeah.
Now, let's get into some specifics about the roles they're looking to fill.
You provided some fascinating job descriptions. We
Yeah.
should definitely take a closer look at those.
Yeah.
What caught your eye?
I was particularly intrigued by the roles of WAN optimization specialist,
Okay.
LAN optimization specialist, and quantum-enabled blockchain developer.
Right.
These positions seem to be at the heart of Galaxity's mission.
Yeah.
Let's start with the WAN optimization specialist.
Okay.
What exactly would that person do?
This role is all about ensuring smooth and efficient data flow across vast distances, which is crucial for their space-based ambitions.
Okay.
They would be responsible for everything from traffic management and protocol optimization to performance monitoring and analysis.
So they'd be tackling the challenges of transmitting massive amounts of data
Yeah.
across potentially interplanetary distances.
Absolutely.
Imagine optimizing data transfer speeds for a research team on Mars.
It's a high-stakes job
Yeah.
with the potential to dramatically impact the speed and efficiency of space exploration.
What about the LAN optimization specialist?
Right.
What makes that role so fascinating?
They're focused on minimizing latency for cutting-edge technologies like augmented reality and virtual reality.
Oh.
The job description also mentions preparing for future integrations with quantum communication and blockchain.
Wow.
Talk about being on the bleeding edge.
And then there's the role of quantum-enabled blockchain developer.
Mhm.
It might be one of the most futuristic-sounding job titles I've ever encountered.
This person would be building the blockchain networks of the future networks, enhanced by the power of quantum technologies.
Wow.
It's a role that requires expertise in both quantum mechanics and blockchain development,
Right.
a rare combination.
They're looking for someone who can create blockchain systems that are secure, scalable, and capable of handling the demands of a quantum-powered world.
Right.
It's mind-blowing to think about the kind of challenges and opportunities this role presents.
Definitely.
It's clear they're not just assembling a team,
Yeah.
they're assembling a group of pioneers who can help them achieve their extraordinary vision.
That's right.
So to recap, we have someone optimizing data flow across the galaxy,
Mm-hmm.
someone ensuring lightning-fast performance for AR and VR,
Yeah.
and someone building the quantum-secure blockchains of tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
These are just a few examples of the incredible talent that Galaxity is recruiting.
And it's all in service of their ambitious goal, to build a future where technology doesn't just evolve, it leaps forward.
This deep dive has already given me a lot to think about.
Yeah.
They're not just aiming for the stars.
Right.
They're aiming for the entire galaxy.
Yeah.
What else can we unpack about their approach and their vision for the future?
Well, there's a lot more to explore.
Okay.
In part 2, we can delve deeper into their positive value chain philosophy
Okay.
and how they plan to implement these cutting-edge technologies across a range of industries.
That sounds fascinating.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after a short break to continue this deep dive into Galaxity and Universe One. Welcome back.
Okay.
Let's delve deeper into Galaxity's approach,
Okay.
starting with this idea of a positive value chain.
That phrase really caught my attention.
Yeah.
It seems to suggest a focus on maximizing both efficiency and impact in everything they do.
Precisely. The sources indicate they analyze every step of their processes,
Okay.
from procurement and production to delivery and customer engagement.
Yeah.
They're looking for ways to streamline operations, enhance security.
And ultimately unlock new growth opportunities.
So they're identifying and amplifying the strengths
Mm-hmm.
within each link of the chain
Yeah.
to create a more positive outcome overall.
It seems that way.
But is this just a business philosophy?
Well,
or
yeah.
are they applying it to their technological endeavors as well?
It appears to be a core principle that permeates everything they do.
Wow.
They're applying this positive value chain philosophy across the board,
Okay.
from satellite communications and enterprise operations to those cutting-edge technologies we talked about, like quantum encryption.
We talked earlier about their ambitious goals in the space community.
Mm-hmm.
How does this idea of a positive value chain play out in that context?
Imagine using orbital analytics, multi-beam lasers,
Okay.
and autonomous space technologies to optimize satellite operations.
Right.
This could lead to reduced operational costs, longer satellite lifespans, faster communication speeds, and ultimately better results for everyone involved.
So they're essentially streamlining the entire space industry, making it more efficient and sustainable.
Yeah,
It's like they're applying a Silicon Valley mindset to the final frontier.
that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And that same efficiency-focused mindset seems to apply to their work in other sectors as well.
Okay.
For example, in logistics, they're using blockchain to create tamper-proof records, simplifying tracking and compliance, and ensuring goods move seamlessly from point A to point B.
And in healthcare,
Right.
we touched on this earlier.
Yeah.
But how would a positive value chain impact something as complex as patient care?
They envision secure, interoperable systems that not only protect patient data,
Okay.
but also improve the quality of care. It's not just about adopting new technologies for the sake of it.
Right.
It's about using those technologies to create a more efficient, secure, and ultimately positive impact on the world.
This positive value chain philosophy seems to be a key differentiator for them.
It does seem that way.
It's not just about profit or technological advancement for its own sake.
Right.
It's about using their expertise and innovation to create tangible benefits for individuals and society as a whole.
Yeah.
But let's get back to those job descriptions for a moment.
Okay.
We talked about the WAN and LAN optimization specialists,
All right.
as well as the quantum-enabled blockchain developer, but there are a few others that caught my eye.
Which ones in particular?
Well, I was really intrigued by the roles related to space operations.
Okay.
They're looking for people like satellite systems engineers, interplanetary communications specialists, and autonomous space operations managers. These titles sound like they're straight out of a sci-fi movie.
These are the roles that will be directly responsible for building and maintaining their space-based infrastructure.
Right.
These are the people on the front lines making those interplanetary communication networks a reality.
So let's break down these roles a bit.
Okay.
The satellite systems engineer.
Yeah.
What would that person be doing on a daily basis?
Imagine designing and deploying satellite systems for different orbital regions.
Okay.
From low Earth orbit to geostationary orbit, and even cislunar space, which is the space between Earth and the Moon.
That's a huge responsibility.
Yeah.
What kind of expertise are they looking for in a candidate?
They need to consider everything from launch and deployment to in-orbit maneuvers, payload integration, data transmission, and even collision avoidance.
Wow.
Talk about a high-pressure job.
Yeah.
It requires a deep understanding of orbital mechanics, satellite technology, and communication systems.
And what about the interplanetary communication specialist?
Okay.
What kind of skills would you need for that role?
This is where it gets really interesting. You'd need a deep understanding of long-range communication technologies.
Okay.
Think entangled photon systems for Earth-Mars relays, high-power lasers for beaming data across the solar system, and AI-powered error correction algorithms to ensure the integrity of the signal over such vast distances.
It sounds like you'd need to be a bit of a rocket scientist.
Well, a deep understanding of physics and advanced communication technologies is certainly a prerequisite.
And then there's the autonomous space operations manager. That title sounds particularly futuristic. What would that role entail?
This role is all about managing the AI-powered systems that will control spacecraft and satellites,
Okay.
making them capable of operating autonomously without constant human intervention.
So think self-driving cars, but for spacecraft.
Exactly.
Right.
Imagine spacecraft that can dock for repairs, navigate asteroid fields, and even deploy self-healing networks, all without a human pilot at the controls.
Wow.
This role will require expertise in artificial intelligence, robotics, and space systems engineering.
It's incredible. It really does feel like we're on the cusp of a new era of space exploration.
It does, doesn't it?
It's exciting to think about what they might accomplish.
And Galaxity is positioning itself to be a leader in this new era.
Yeah.
They're not just looking to launch satellites, they're looking to build a sustainable and interconnected space-based infrastructure. And these are the roles that will make that vision a reality.
It's clear they're aiming high. But with these ambitious goals in space, they can't forget about security here on Earth, right?
True.
Especially with all the talk about quantum computers potentially cracking existing encryption methods.
You're absolutely right. Cybersecurity is crucial, especially as we enter this new quantum era. Galaxity seems to be taking a multi-layered approach to security, focusing on protecting their networks and systems from both traditional and quantum-level threats.
So what kind of roles are they looking to fill in the cybersecurity space?
They're seeking post-quantum cryptography specialists, blockchain security engineers, endpoint security analysts, and even IoT threat analysts. They're looking for people who can ensure the integrity and security of their entire ecosystem from the ground up.
So it's like a defense-in-depth approach to cybersecurity.
Yeah.
They're covering all their bases.
Yeah.
But are they just trying to build impenetrable walls?
Well,
Or are they thinking more strategically about security?
they seem to understand that security isn't just about building walls. It's about creating a resilient and adaptable system that can evolve alongside the threat landscape,
Okay.
especially as quantum computing becomes more prevalent.
So they're building their defenses with the future in mind.
Yeah.
But it's not just about protecting their own systems, right?
No.
It's also about the data they handle for their clients and partners.
Exactly. Whether it's sensitive research data, financial transactions, or healthcare records, they need to ensure the security of the data they handle. It's all about building trust and ensuring that their technological advancements are used responsibly.
Speaking of advancements,
Yeah.
let's touch on another area that stood out in those job descriptions. Research and innovation.
Okay.
It seems like they're not content with simply implementing existing technologies.
That's one of the things that makes Galaxity so interesting.
Yeah.
They're actively investing in research to create the technologies of tomorrow. They're not just following trends, they're setting them.
So what kind of research are we talking about here? What are their priorities?
They're looking for AI algorithm researchers, quantum networking scientists, emerging technologies analysts, people who are constantly exploring the cutting edge, looking for ways to leverage new discoveries to create practical solutions.
It's like they're building a think tank dedicated to shaping the future of technology.
It seems that way.
What are some of the specific areas they're exploring?
They're not limiting themselves.
Okay.
They're investigating everything from quantum communication and next-generation networking to the ethical implications of AI and the potential of biotechnologies.
It's a truly interdisciplinary approach, bringing together experts from diverse fields to tackle some of the most complex challenges facing humanity.
Yeah.
It's an ambitious undertaking,
Mm-hmm.
but it sounds like you're committed to doing it the right way.
They seem to understand that innovation thrives on collaboration and the cross-pollination of ideas.
So it's not just about having brilliant minds working in silos.
Right.
It's about bringing those minds together to create something truly groundbreaking. And it's not just theoretical research, right?
Whoa.
They're also looking for people who can turn those discoveries into real-world applications.
You're exactly right. That's where the roles like IoT data scientist and R&D specialist for next-gen networking come in.
Right.
They need people who can bridge the gap between research and development, turning those theoretical concepts into tangible solutions that can benefit society.
It's a powerful combination.
Yeah.
Pushing the boundaries of what's possible while ensuring that those advancements have a positive impact on the world.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to be a recurring theme with Galaxity.
It does.
They seem committed to both innovation and societal benefit, which is a refreshing perspective in the tech world.
Yeah, it is.
But even with all this research and development, even with the most groundbreaking technologies, it all comes down to implementation, right?
That's a great point. What good is a cutting-edge technology if it can't be properly deployed and maintained?
Exactly.
What are they doing to ensure their vision becomes a reality for their users and clients?
That's where the roles focused on support and implementation come into play.
Okay.
They're looking for network implementation technicians, field deployment specialists, and data center operations managers.
Mm-hmm.
These are the people who make the magic happen behind the scenes.
Right, the people who keep everything running.
So while the researchers are busy developing the quantum networks of tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
these folks are making sure today's networks run smoothly. Are they focusing on any particular skill sets or qualifications for these roles?
It seems like they're prioritizing a combination of technical expertise and strong communication skills.
Okay.
They need people who can not only install and configure complex systems,
Right.
but who can also work effectively with clients and users to ensure a smooth and positive experience.
It's all about creating a holistic ecosystem where every element works in harmony to achieve their ambitious goals.
Yeah.
It's impressive how much thought they seem to have put into every aspect of their operation.
They really have thought this through.
Yeah.
But there's one final area we haven't touched on yet,
Okay.
and it might be one of the most important: education and training.
That's right. They're not just building for the future, they're cultivating the talent that will shape that future.
Exactly.
What are they doing in this space?
They're looking for individuals who can translate complex technical concepts into engaging and accessible learning experiences.
Okay.
Think technical trainers for quantum systems, blockchain and AI trainers, and even IoT and 5G technical educators.
Wow.
They're building a pipeline of talent, ensuring that there's a steady stream of skilled individuals ready to tackle the challenges of a quantum-powered world.
So they're not content with just being at the forefront of innovation.
Right.
They want to inspire and empower the next generation of innovators.
Yeah.
That's a powerful vision.
It is. They seem to understand that education is key to unlocking the full potential of these transformative technologies. It's not enough to simply invent the future. You need to equip people with the knowledge and skills to navigate and shape that future.
It's a long-term investment, but one that will undoubtedly pay off in the years to come, both for Galaxity and for society as a whole.
Absolutely.
We've covered a lot of ground here, from their unique approach to the value chain, to their commitment to research, security, and education. It's clear they're building something truly extraordinary.
Yeah, it is.
But what does it all mean for us, for the individual listening to this deep dive.
Okay.
How can we connect with this vision and potentially become a part of it?
That's a great question, and it's one we'll explore in more detail in the final part of our deep dive.
Okay.
We'll shift our focus from Galaxity to Universe One and discuss how you might find your place within this innovative ecosystem.
That's something I'm definitely looking forward to unpacking.
Me too.
We'll be back after a short break to delve into the practical implications of Galaxity's vision and what it might mean for you. Welcome back to our deep dive into Galaxity and Universe One.
Yeah.
We've explored their ambitious vision, their unconventional approach, and the incredible range of roles they're looking to fill.
Right.
Now, let's shift gears and talk about you.
Okay, so it's time to kind of bring things down to earth a little bit and explore what Galaxity's mission might mean for you personally.
We've thrown a lot of information your way, quantum networking, interplanetary communication, AI-powered everything.
It's a lot.
It's understandable if it feels a bit overwhelming.
It's a lot to take in, for sure.
Yeah.
But remember, Galaxity emphasizes skills, talent, and proven ability over traditional qualifications.
Right. They're not just looking for people with fancy degrees. They're looking for individuals who are adaptable, eager to learn, and passionate about solving problems.
Yeah, exactly. So even if you don't have a deep understanding of, say, quantum mechanics or blockchain technology, there's still a place for you in Galaxity's ecosystem if you have the right mindset and the willingness to learn.
They're looking for pioneers, people who are ready to step outside their comfort zones and embrace the unknown. But how do they support those pioneers?
Yeah.
It can't be easy to jump into these cutting-edge fields without a lot of background knowledge.
That's where their emphasis on education and training comes in.
Okay.
They're investing heavily in developing their workforce, ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to, upskill and stay ahead of the curve.
So they're not expecting everyone to walk in as an expert. They're creating a culture of continuous learning and development where even someone without a tech background can become a valuable contributor.
Precisely. This focus on adaptability and lifelong learning is crucial in a field that's evolving so rapidly.
Right. What was cutting edge yesterday might be obsolete tomorrow.
Yeah.
It sounds like Galaxity is building a culture that embraces that constant change and encourages people to grow along with it.
Exactly. They're not just looking for people who can fill a specific role today. They're looking for individuals who can evolve alongside the technology and the industry.
So it's about having a growth mindset, being open to new challenges, and embracing the idea that learning is a never-ending process. But how does all this translate to tangible career opportunities?
Okay.
We've discussed a wide range of roles, from technical specialists to educators and support staff.
Right.
But it feels like Galaxity's influence extends far beyond those specific roles.
Their impact will likely ripple throughout the entire tech industry and beyond.
Okay.
The technologies they're pioneering, quantum networking, AI-powered systems, blockchain integration, will reshape entire sectors, from finance and healthcare to transportation and manufacturing.
So even if you don't end up working directly for Galaxity, the skills and knowledge you acquire in this space will be highly sought after.
Exactly. Galaxity is setting the stage for a quantum-powered, AI-driven, blockchain-enabled future.
Yeah.
And the individuals who are prepared for that future will be in high demand.
It's like being at the forefront of a gold rush.
Oh, okay.
Even if you don't strike gold yourself, you can still benefit from the boom by providing the tools and services that miners need.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
Galaxity is creating the picks and shovels for the quantum gold rush.
So whether you're a seasoned tech professional or just starting your career, it's worth paying attention to what Galaxity is doing.
Yeah.
They're providing a roadmap for the future of technology.
And that roadmap is filled with opportunities for those who are willing to embrace the challenge.
But let's zoom out even further.
Okay.
Beyond career opportunities, what kind of impact could Galaxity's work have on our lives and on society as a whole?
That's where things get really exciting.
Yeah.
Galaxity's vision isn't just about technological advancement. It's about using technology to address some of the world's most pressing challenges.
We talked about their work in space exploration, but they're also looking at applications in areas like healthcare, sustainability, and education.
Right. Imagine a world where quantum computing helps us develop life-saving drugs, where AI-powered systems optimize energy consumption, and where blockchain technology ensures equitable access to education.
It sounds almost utopian, but is it really achievable?
It's certainly a vision of a better future.
Yeah. And while there will undoubtedly be challenges along the way, Galaxity seems committed to using technology as a force for good.
They're not just building gadgets, they're building solutions.
Right.
And they're inviting us to be a part of that process.
Mm-hmm. Remember their commitment to transparency and open collaboration.
Right.
They're not trying to hoard their knowledge. They're actively seeking out partners, collaborators, and even critics to help shape the future.
They understand that the challenges facing humanity are too complex for any one company to solve alone.
Yeah.
It's a call to action, a reminder that we all have a role to play in shaping the world we want to live in.
So, as we wrap up this deep dive, let's circle back to that question we posed earlier. What role will you play in building this future?
It's a question worth pondering. Maybe you'll be one of the engineers building the quantum networks of tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you'll be an educator, inspiring the next generation of innovators. Maybe you'll be a policymaker, shaping the ethical framework for AI development. Or maybe you'll simply be an engaged citizen, staying informed about the latest advancements and advocating for the responsible use of technology.
Whatever your role, remember this. The future is not something that happens to us. It's something we create.
Yeah.
And Galaxity is showing us that the possibilities are limitless, as long as we have the courage to dream big and the willingness to work together.
This deep dive has given us a glimpse of what that future might look like, and it's a future worth striving for.
Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of Galaxity and Universe One.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
We hope it's inspired you to think about your own role in shaping the future.
Keep learning, keep exploring.
Stay curious, and keep exploring the possibilities. The future is waiting.